What's good, YouTube? Okay, I'm gonna keep this video real smooth. This video for anybody who wants to jailbreak the iOS device. Now, I told you before, guys, I had the iPhone 8, right? And now I just upgraded my phone to iOS 16.4.1. Now, before, guys, iOS 14, iOS 16.4 and above was not supported by the Palera1n jailbreak, because iOS 16.3.1 and below was supported, right? Like Palera1n and things like that, right? And on my device, right, guys, I had the older version of Palera1n was the version 1.4.2, but the latest version from the Palera1n team was version 2.0.0 beta 6, right, which added support for iOS 6.4 and above. Now, the other YouTuber leave in the description box, iDevice Central, the Anderson's channel, he posted a video that I'll leave in the description box where he's talking about the new Palera1n beta that was released that supports this iOS 16.4 and above, jailbreak. Jailbreak that supports that, right? So he posted a video about that, so I'll leave that in the description box. And that's why I'm posting it too, because not only am I gonna leave his video in the description box, I'm gonna leave another YouTube video. I'm gonna leave another YouTuber in the description box, who, and then I'm gonna make a recommendation video about the second person. The first person, iDevice Central, and the second person I'm leaving in the description box is a guy who actually showed you how to use the well, in his video, guys, he's showing you the Palera1n jailbreak, right? But the one I'm using, guys, is Palera1n version 2.0.0 beta 6. And what the difference is, guys, when you watch this video, you might say, well, I'm on iOS 16.4, or for me, I'm on iOS 16.4.1. So you might say, well, if he's using Palera1n and you're not using, and I'm on 16, I can't use that. Then what are you talking about? Here's what I'm talking about. For people for the beta 6 update one, right? That's for the iOS 16.4.1 users, 6.4 and above users, right? The Palera1n is for people who want iOS 6.3.1 and below. I'm only recommending his videos because you can still jailbreak your device using that same method. The only difference is for his video, he downloads the Palera1n file. And for me and you, who have 60.4 and above, we gotta download the Palera1n 2.0.0 beta 6 file. Now, the method is still the same. The only thing you're doing is when you drag and drop the file in the in terminal, he dragged for his version at 60.3.1, let's say 15, iOS 15, right? You will drag that file, that Palera1n file, right, in terminal. For us, we will drag the Palera1n 2.0.0, the 2.0.0 beta 6 file in the same spot. So that means that for people on his side for Palera1n, when he dropped the Palera1n, boom, it got them. For people like us, for iOS 16.4 and above, when we drop in the Palera1n 2.0.0 beta 6 file, it'll jailbreak our device. You see what I'm saying, guys? So the jailbreak method for both of ours is the same, even though we're on we're on two different iOS versions, right? But the method is the same. You're just applying a different jailbreak file. Our jailbreak file is meant to jailbreak iOS 16.4 and above. His side is only meant to jailbreak iOS 6.3.1 and below. You see what I'm saying? Because that's the main thing of that new update of iOS the beta. It brought more changes like to the loader app, but also it added the biggest thing. It added the 60.4 and above support for jailbreak. So that's dope. And another thing, guys, right? I was a little bit confused, right? I'm thinking to myself, well, these updates are coming out for Palera1n, right? And I'm like, well, if I'm using version 1.4.2, how the heck do I upgrade to this new version, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm on 1.4.2, how do I upgrade? But the whole thing about it was, if you're using the way he did it, right? I'll leave the file, what's it called, like the notes, in the description. I guess I'll send it to the media file. I'll leave notes in the description, but like I said, guys, but I'll leave notes, but make sure you watch this video, okay? So if you're on iOS 16, specifically for 16.4.1 users, if you're watching this video, people on iOS 16.4 and above, and if you have an Apple device with A9 to A11, because that supports Palera1n, use his method in the video, okay? But when he applies the Palera1n or Palera1n-C, just make sure you apply the Palera1n from 2.0.0. That's the only thing that's different. Like, for example, when the model start, right, you would type in sudo for I'm on Linux, right? I have Windows too, but mine, you know. In the video he used Linux, so for Linux users, here you go. You would type in sudo space chmod, you'll see chmod, right? Space plus X, right? And after that, you drag and drop the Palera1n file, the Palera1n file. Then it'll say like Palera1n Linux and say x86, and then dash 64, right? And after that, you would do what he did was the sudo. I think next it was like sudo. Then you drag the Palera1n file again, and then type I think dash and then help, just so you can see, like, make sure that see the info comes up, make sure stuff is right, so it'll show you like fake FS, like, and stuff like that, and the different things for jailbreak. I'm not a developer, okay? I'm just, I don't want y'all to come to the conversation like, he don't know what he's talking about. I'm trying, okay? I'm not a developer. I'm just, But I'm pointing y'all in the direction of people who are more knowledgeable than me, on the topic. As like I said, iDevice Central, which he's a developer. And the other YouTuber, he's knowledgeable on on the jailbreak too. So I'm just kicking to you some some info. That's all. I'm not showing you how to do a jailbreak, but I will show you about his video to watch, because if you're on iOS 16.4 or 4.1, the latest version of iOS, your device will be jailbroken. And the updated guys, really the update, the jailbreak is really if you go by his channel watching the video. Because when you first use Palera1n, in the early version of Palera1n, when you like once you type in like the sudo like update and all that other stuff, the different things you would type in terminal, then it loads up everything, and usually it will create a Palera1n folder. But with the new version of Palera1n, don't do that. It don't do that no more. It's different now. Now it just has like that Palera1n, like I said, Linux, x86, and 64 file, and you just drag and drop in the terminal. So now it's a little different, right? But you can easily update your jailbreak, like just following those steps. The same way you gotta do the jailbreak. Since I'm using the 2.0.0 right now, beta 6. When I update, all you do is just download the new file, right? In the future when you update. Down to new. Sorry guys, I'm confusing. My bad. I might be talking fast. My bad, guys. But don't worry, guys. I'm gonna leave the links in the description, okay? For anybody, just because I hope I wasn't talking a little fast. I know I'm not a developer. I'm just, I'm watching. I'm trying to pay attention to those who know, and what I'm saying. I'm trying to better myself. Hopefully, what I'm saying. I'm nobody backs me in the comment section. But yeah, but in the future, guys, if you need to update it, all you need to do is, let's say you're using the latest version like I am, beta 6, and let's say next beta 7, right? Then all you need to do is just download that Palera1n file. Make sure that if you ever have one already, delete that one so that they ain't no nothing mess up. Download the new one, and then open up terminal. Open up terminal, right? Okay. Yeah. Open up terminal, and then follow the same steps. And this time, after you do sudo chmod sudo space chmod, then space x plus x, and then space, and then dragging the Palera1n file. Make sure you drag in the new beta 7, and by you doing that, and as you keep going down the list, then it will upgrade your jailbreak you have to the latest. But all you gotta do is just every time a new version comes out, download a new version and follow the same steps from the video. That's it. That's just for this Linux base. There's also Mac tutorials. So if anybody needs jailbreak Mac tutorials, I'll leave that in the description box as well. I have a Windows laptop, but I also have Linux on it too, so I use both on my computer. I'm using the latest version of Linux and of Ubuntu. I think it's 23.04 or something like that. But yeah, the end is I'm using the latest version of Ubuntu on my computer, guys, alongside Windows 11. but this jailbreak tutorial, guys, is for Linux users, and if any Mac users out there, I'll leave links in the description for Mac users, and if Windows users, I'll also leave the link in the description because you have Palera1n, what is it, Palera1n, I think X or Palera1n 1X, I think it is, and you would have to make a bootable USB. You know, you have to create a bootable USB, but it will allow you to, complete the jailbreak, but on a Windows computer via using that bootable USB. But I'll leave a link in the description, guys, about that as well. So I thank you guys for watching. So I said, if anybody needs help jailbreaking your check inmate devices, say your A9 through 11, devices, which would be like the iPhone 8, 8 Plus, iPhone 10, with the Palera1n jailbreak, then guys, you can follow this video. But yeah, that's all, guys. I wanted to let you know that iOS 16.4 through season 4.1 can be jailbroken via Palera1n latest beta update. So thank you to the team. They're as they say, hard at work. Behind the scenes, making sure that the project, jailbreak is stable, and more users can keep on using it. So they're doing a great job. You know what I'm saying? So let's give a hand clap. You know what I mean? Let's give a hand clap to the Palera1n team for doing what they do. Doing what they do. Let's give a round of applause. Round of applause, right? Right. 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 I know you can't see those people, behind you right now, they're clapping too. But as I said, yeah, right. And give one little, congratulations to the team for bringing this jailbreak out. You know what I'm saying? I want to say thank you personally, from the bottom of my heart, because I'm a fan of jailbreaking. Okay, I support jailbreaking ever since I was in school. I'm talking about high school. You know what I'm saying? I was back when I was a youngin'. I was just listen. I was supporting jailbreaks. I was supporting developers. You know what I'm saying? So, whoo, man, I'm just happy because before I couldn't jailbreak. You know what I'm saying? And now I can. I'm thankful. I'm grateful. Right? You feel what I'm saying? Well, enough of me talking. 12 minutes. Okay. Love everybody. Have a blessed night. Deuces.